There are brutal truths in life, and if you have the courage to face them, you become untouchable. Not in arrogance, but in clarity. The kind of clarity that manipulators can't use against you. We were raised on comforting myths. That the world is fair. That kindness is always repaid. That effort guarantees reward. But life whispers a different message. The game isn't fair. Not everyone plays with honor. And hard work without wisdom simply drains you. Marcus Aurelius said it best. You have power over your mind, not external events. Master your mind, and you master your life. When you do, you immediately rise above most people, because few ever learn to think clearly in a noisy world. Today, we uncover 8 ruthless lessons that will make you dangerously intelligent. The kind of smart that sees through illusion, resists manipulation, and makes calm decisions under chaos. Lesson 6, in particular, will change the way you view every relationship in your life. So what is dangerous intelligence? It's not the ability to manipulate others. It's the discipline of seeing things as they are before they crash into you. It's the mind trained to cut through lies, especially the ones you tell yourself. The Stoics called this clarity of perception, right thinking, and just action, even in the storm. Ready? Let's begin. Lesson 1. Emotion drives. Logic follows. Most of what we call rational decisions are emotional choices wearing a logical disguise. We feel first, then justify later. Think about it. People don't always buy a product for what it does, but for how it makes them feel. I once worked with a student from Austin who spent a fortune on a high-end gym membership. He said it was because of the science, the technology, the trainers. But underneath that explanation was pain. He'd just gone through a divorce. What he really wanted wasn't fitness. It was connection, a reason to belong again. We do this all the time. Online debates aren't really about facts. They're about identity and ego. At work, people resist change, not because it's inefficient, but because they fear becoming irrelevant. The Stoics warned us. People rarely fight over what's visible. They fight to protect pride, safety, and worth. So when emotion rises, stop and ask, what am I really feeling right now? Anger? Fear? The need to be seen? Then ask the harder question, what decision will I regret tomorrow? And when others react emotionally, don't attack their logic. Speak to the feeling first. I understand why this matters to you. Then lead them into reason. That is dangerous intelligence. The ability to see beneath emotion, both yours and theirs, before the fire spreads. Lesson 2. Everyone acts in their own interest. This isn't cynicism. It's reality. Once you understand this, you stop being disappointed in people. We love to believe in pure selflessness, that kindness always comes with no strings attached. But beneath every action, there's a motive, sometimes noble, sometimes not. There was a woman in my neighborhood, generous, helpful, always smiling. People admired her. Later, I found out she was preparing to run for city council. Every act of kindness was also a form of strategy. And yet, that didn't make her fake. It made her smart, aligning her goals with service. The Stoic lesson? Self-interest isn't evil. It's human nature. Even Marcus Aurelius admitted his duty to Rome also fulfilled his own sense of honor. Seneca reminded us, expecting people to act against their nature is like fighting gravity. So instead of asking, why are they so selfish? Ask, what do they truly want? When you know that, you can work with reality instead of fighting it. That's dangerous intelligence, the wisdom to see hidden motives, read intentions, and build cooperation where others only see conflict. Lesson 3. Most people can't handle the truth about themselves. This one hits hard, because the most brutal mirror isn't the one we hold up to others, it's the one that reflects us, and most people spend their lives avoiding it. They build stories, excuses, and clever justifications, anything to protect the fragile identity they've built in their heads. That's why they keep circling the same mistakes year after year. I had a friend once who always complained about being overlooked at work. Every setback, every rejection, he blamed bad bosses, politics, or luck. But when I gently pointed out his lateness, missed deadlines, and constant friction with his team, he snapped. You don't understand. He wasn't searching for truth. He was defending his illusion. The Stoics warned against this. They called it self-deception, a form of slavery. Because when you refuse to face your own role in the problem, you also surrender your power to change it. Marcus Aurelius often wrote long reflections, questioning his motives and disciplining his ego. Why? Because he knew truth, even when painful, is the only stable ground to build upon. So ask yourself, what truth am I running from? What feedback do I dismiss too quickly? Where am I lying to myself just to feel safe? These questions sting, but they free you. Most people surround themselves with cheerleaders who echo their delusions. The strong mind does the opposite. It seeks out the person who dares to say, "You're wrong, fix it." That's real power, because when you can face your own flaws without flinching, you become unshakable. While others stay stuck in self-made illusions, you quietly evolve. Lesson 4. Your success will make some people resent you. It's strange, isn't it? You work hard, you grow, you achieve something, and instead of applause, you feel the chill of jealousy. Why? Because your success acts like a mirror. It reflects back to others what they could be, but refuse to become. And not everyone can stand that reflection. I saw this with an old friend who built a thriving company from nothing. When he struggled, people were supportive, kind, encouraging. But the moment his story hit the local paper, everything changed. Suddenly, there were whispers. He got lucky. He's changed. He thinks he's better than us. But the truth? He hadn't changed at all. Their perception had. His progress exposed their excuses. Envy often wears the mask of criticism. Marcus Aurelius faced the same thing, surrounded by gossip and betrayal, even as emperor. His reminder was simple. Very little is needed for a happy life. It's all within how you think. So when envy comes your way, don't shrink to make others comfortable. Don't dim your light just to ease their insecurity. Keep building. Keep moving. Let your results do the talking while their bitterness reveals itself. That's dangerous intelligence. Understanding that growth comes with friction. That not everyone cheering for you wants you to win. And when the whispers start, you'll recognize them for what they are. Not reflections of your failure, but revelations of their own limitation. Lesson 5. Everyone is selling you something. Once you truly grasp this, you'll never look at people the same way again. Every conversation, every compliment, every favor carries intent. Every human interaction is a gentle tug in a direction. Think this, feel that, do this. Some are harmless, some are manipulative. All are influence. I once met an old acquaintance for coffee. It felt warm, two friends catching up. She asked about my family, my work, remembered small details from years ago. It seemed genuine. Then halfway through, the reveal came. She'd joined a business venture and wanted me in. The warmth was real. But it was also marketing. The friendship was just the packaging. The product was my wallet. And she wasn't evil. She truly believed she was helping me. But that's the point. Persuasion often hides behind good intentions. Marcus Aurelius lived surrounded by people selling him ideas, generals, advisors, senators, each with an agenda. So he trained himself to listen beneath the words, to hear the motive behind the message. That's the mindset you need. Don't assume everyone's manipulative. Just remember, everyone has an interest. Ask yourself, what do they really want here? Your coworker's compliment might be sincere or strategic. Your neighbor's gift might be kindness or a setup for a future favor. That's not paranoia, it's awareness. This is dangerous intelligence, seeing through charm and flattery without losing your calm. You stop being a passive buyer in the marketplace of influence and become a deliberate chooser. You don't reject connection, you simply decide on your terms, not theirs. Lesson 6. When people show you who they are, believe them. This lesson will save you years of misplaced trust. People reveal themselves constantly in how they treat waiters, whether they keep small promises, in the jokes they tell when no one important is listening. The signs are always there. What's missing is our willingness to see them. I once worked with a business partner who exaggerated his role in every meeting. At first, I brushed it off. Then came the padded expense reports, small numbers, harmless lies, or so I told myself. Years later, I discovered he'd been negotiating behind my back to cut me out. And in that moment, I realized the truth had been visible all along. I just refused to believe it. Maya Angelou said it best. When people show you who they are, believe them the first time. The Stoics lived by this law. Marcus Aurelius judged not by words, but by patterns. Seneca warned, hoping someone will change their nature is a losing bet. So here's the rule. Trust patterns, not promises. Actions, not words. Consistency, not explanations. If they gossip about others, they'll gossip about you. If they break small commitments, they'll break bigger ones. If they show disrespect when it costs them nothing, they'll show betrayal when the stakes are high. This is dangerous intelligence, refusing to rewrite the story just to protect your feelings. When the evidence is clear, you adjust your boundaries, not their excuses. See the pattern, believe it, move accordingly. Lesson 7. Comfort is the enemy of growth. Comfort feels safe. It feels earned. It whispers, "You've made it. Stay here." But in truth, comfort is a cage, a soft prison that drains your strength long before you notice. I once knew a brilliant software engineer. Great pay, flexible hours, easy work. For 3 years, he was living the dream. But slowly, his edge dulled. New tech overwhelmed him. The curiosity that once fueled him faded into fatigue. He hadn't failed. He had decayed. Not from hardship, but from ease. Then came the layoff, and suddenly, the security he trusted revealed itself as a trap. The Stoics knew this danger. Marcus Aurelius could have drowned in luxury, yet he chose campaigns, mud, and leadership's grind. Seneca practiced voluntary discomfort, sleeping on the floor, eating coarse bread, because he knew, if you only accept ease, you'll collapse when hardship comes. So how do you fight back? You choose difficulty on purpose. Speak when silence is safer. Learn the skill that intimidates you. Train the body when the couch calls your name. Each time you step into discomfort, you sharpen your blade. Here's the sad truth. Comfort kills more dreams than failure ever will, because failure teaches. Comfort only teaches how to stay the same. Dangerous intelligence means spotting this trap early. Ask yourself, where am I choosing safety over growth? What am I avoiding because it feels hard? Then, walk straight toward it. While others sleep inside comfort's cage, you'll be awake, alive, and rising. Lesson 8. You're going to die, and most of your worries mean nothing. This is the final lesson. The most ruthless, and the most freeing. Death is not a possibility. It is a certainty. And once you truly remember that, most of the noise that drains your spirit disappears. I saw this truth unfold in a man I admired. Before his diagnosis, he obsessed over trivial things, office gossip, neighbors' lawns, meaningless arguments. But when the clock began to run out, everything changed. He stopped chasing approval. He ended hollow relationships. He gave his time only to what brought joy, truth, and love. Ironically, as death approached, he became more alive. The Stoics called this memento mori. Remember death, not to fear it, but to focus. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "It is not death that a man should fear, but never beginning to live." Seneca warned that wasting time is the one crime that can never be repaid. So ask yourself, if I had 1 year left, would this still matter? Would I still argue online? Would I still chase approval from people who don't care? Or would I finally live? Speak the words you've been holding back. Build the thing you've been postponing. Love deeper. Move now. This is dangerous intelligence, cutting away the trivial and investing only in what will matter when the end arrives. While others drown in meaningless anxiety, you walk clear-eyed, unburdened, awake. The truth is brutal. You will die. But within that truth lies freedom, because when nothing is guaranteed, everything important becomes urgent. And that urgency is the beginning of a life fully lived. Each one of these 8 ruthless lessons is a blade that cuts away illusion. If you've made it here, you already carry more clarity than most ever will. Now comes the question, will you live it? Will you choose truth over comfort, discipline over distraction, growth over illusion? If this journey spoke to you, like, share, and subscribe, so these reminders find you when you need them most. And drop just 3 words in the comments. I choose clarity. Let that be your vow, to see through the fog and live awake.